Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is the full game here for Power of the People. This just came out yesterday, the February 8th. I'm sorry. So it wasn't yesterday, it was a couple days ago. I believe it came out the 8th. So I played the demo on this. There's a video of the demo on my channel. This is a really fun game. It's really nice and peaceful. It's a nice, easy game. It's like a city builder, but you don't really actually build cities. You just provide them what they need, which is power, and then the cities get bigger and bigger, and they will eventually make new cities, and you have to give them power too. So of course you got to make sure that you're not overloading the system, and the power lines don't blow and that kind of thing. So you gotta make sure you keep the lights on for people. I like how the water is. This is it's kind of like I guess you'd kind of call it like a polygon, or I guess it's like a more of a cartoonish kind of graphics. But I like this art style though. I like this pretty cool. It gets the job done. It's still attractive looking, so it does look pretty cool. I'm gonna turn that music down just a hair more. I think the music is nice in this game though. We're going to start with the tutorials. So you got a basic, advanced, and expert tutorial here. So learn the basics about power to the people and how to set up a simple power grid to supply energy to a small city. Okay. So we're going to start with that one. Candles and Hyde residential customers only get unhappy after 1 hour without power, as they'll take an opportunity to light some candles and cozy up. Okay. Home cooked, no power outage usage spikes for restaurants at dinner time, and tutorial of very limited selection of power buildings at your disposal. Okay. Alright, welcome to the Power of the People, and congratulations for your promotion to Power Architect. I feel so amped to guide you through your very first steps in the game. My name is Bob, and I'm here to guide you. Your objective is to deliver electricity to an ever-growing population, trying to keep customer satisfaction high. I was the power architect before you. If the customer satisfaction shown in the upper right corner, so here, drops below 50%, then it's game over. Believe me, I should know. On the top part of the screen, you have a lot of useful information, like the date and weather report on the left, and your funds on the right. Okay, so we have unlimited funds right now. Now you have access to infinite money, but that won't be the case in the real world. On the bottom, you'll find the action bar, which allows you to place new buildings and power lines in the minimap. Okay, you can use the minimap to navigate around the world and see where the different cities are located. Okay. Finally, on the left side of the screen, you'll find all the statistics about your power grid, how your power grid is performing. Okay. Let's start with the basics. You can move the camera around with WASD. All right. Zoom in with the mouse scroll wheel, or C and X, and Q and E keys also do something, I think. Yeah, they probably rotate. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now that's all the way. Let me explain a thing or two about how things work, so you can deliver power to these ungrateful customers. The first thing you need to understand is that you need to deliver a low voltage electricity to city buildings, but your power plants will produce high voltage. High voltage can be transmitted along long distances with little loss, while low voltage is only used for local distribution to your customers. Okay, let's get started. Start by clicking on the new power plant button on the action bar, and then select the gas field or gas-fired power plant. Okay. Okay, so we got left, or got available. So $70,000. Okay. Buildings cannot be placed within city's limits, which are marked by the dashed white lines. Something about building codes, yada yada yada. However, you'll learn later when you can bypass this restriction by using the research tree. Okay. So the white lines here is this is the city limits. Eventually, this city will expand and get bigger and bigger, and then they will start building. They'll start building bigger buildings. So if you put your building right here, for example, you may be they may show where or you're too close to power plants. This NIMBY radius is 20,000 on this. This means not in my backyard. In other words, they don't want the building to be too close to their area. Okay, the next step is to place a substation. They convert the high voltage electricity from the power plants to low voltage, which is suitable for customers. In that process, however, some energy is wasted. Select New Substation button on the action bar, and then select Basic Substation. Okay. So NIMBY says, so this one's 8 tiles. I'm gonna put it here. I like how it drops down like that from the sky. It's pretty cool. Also, just like power plants, substations cannot be placed within a city's limits. These rules are so annoying. They only make our work harder. There's only one thing missing now: cables to connect our brand new buildings and our customers together. First, select the high voltage power line button. Okay. Now, then click on one end of the highlighted line and drag towards the other end to build a power line. Okay. Alright. Good. Now the power plant is connected to the substation. The final piece of the puzzle is to connect the ladder to our customers. Select the low voltage power line button. Okay. And do the same you did before, placing cables on all the highlighted tiles. You will need to do this 1 and 2 stages to go. Okay, yep. So you gotta go here like this. And here. Okay. All of our components are now in place and ready to work together. The gas power plant will produce electricity, transmit to the substation, which will turn it into low voltage and distribute to the customers. Time to relax. Let me fast forward until the end of the day. Aren't those city lights pretty? But you know what is even prettier? The end of the day report, which shows you how much money or how much energy you've sold and the profit you have made for your overlords. Click on the arrow button at the bottom of the window to close the end of day report and carry on. Okay. When the day ends, you'll be able to freeze time to expand and repair your power grid. But once you start the day again, there's no stopping it until the next day. So basically, what he's saying is you can hit this button right here to go on to the next day. So that's the only time that it's paused. It's paused until you press N, or the play button next to the clock. So you have to make all your buildings, and you got build things, and you can do things while it's paused right here. But once you start the day, there's no pausing it. As time goes on, the city will grow, and new cities are going to be built. You'll need to upgrade your infrastructure in order to meet the demand. You will be okay with only low voltage power line for now, but as the city keeps growing, it might get overloaded, and you will need to build additional lines, or so they say. Low voltage lines can carry up to 30 megawatts. If their rating is exceeded for a long time, they will fail, often in fireworks-like ways. High voltage lines power lines can handle more load, up to 100 megawatts. Okay. The same goes for substations. A basic substation can deliver up to 50 megawatts of power continuously, and up to 60 megawatts during a peak. Keeping it at a peak power during several hours, though, might cause an explosion. Trust me, I have experienced that firsthand, which will leave the city in the dark, causing customer satisfaction to drop quickly. That will make the bosses very unhappy. You will hear words like incompetent and unskilled being thrown at you. There's more that you should know about, like maintenance, energy storage, research, how weather affects your power grid, but it's not my problem anymore. One last thing, if you right-click the power plants and substations, you'll get access to the settings window, where you can check their status and determine how they should behave. Okay. But you'll learn that all that in the next tutorial, or on your own, if that's your cup of tea. Best of luck. Don't end up fired like good old Bob here. Okay. Alright. Sir. We're going to play the advanced now. Okay. Same thing with that. Home cooked. Okay. Yep. Hello again. New city, more money to be made, but also more troubles. Some dumbass in the City Council Urban Planning Commission allowed for more houses to be built without letting us know. Currently, this city uses 24 megawatts, but in just a few hours, it will go up to and reach 40 megawatts, as you can see in the boring chart on the left side. That means that soon we'll get a free fireworks display. Aren't we lucky? Wow, I never get tired of seeing those explosions. Oh, but will you look at the time? My shift is almost over. I have to run now. There's this TV show I've been binge watching, and that sounds a lot better than helping you out there. Great, thanks. Hello, it's great to meet you. My name is Hertha, and I'm here to help you fix the mess that Bob left us. As you've seen, if a power line exceeds its maximum rating for a long time, it will fail and stop conducting electricity until repaired. This sometimes causes a domino effect as other power lines struggle to handle the extra load put into the system because of that one that failed. You can right-click on the power line or hover and then press the repair button to get it fixed. This will cause money to take some time, however. Okay. So I'm going to right-click on it and repair. Okay. Fantastic. Now things are back to normal. I'm sure our beloved customers are happy about that, but everything will go wrong again if we don't improve the design of our power grid. This will happen again tomorrow during peak, and then again the day after, until we improve the grid, or until they fire you. An important thing to remember is that substations can also fail if their maximum power rating is exceeded for a long time, and then you have a very serious problem in your hands. Bob has learned that lesson the hard way several times. Okay. If you look at the power generation information, we do have enough for all the people. We just need more power lines to handle the load. Okay. In order to solve our current problem, select the low power or voltage power line tool in the action bar and then add a second power line on the tiles I highlighted. Okay, perfect. Now the load will be split between the two power lines, preventing this problem from happening again until the city grows significantly, at least. Now there's something else I would like to teach you about. This biomass plant is operating very close to its maximum capacity during the evenings. Have you thought about what we're going to do if there is a sharp increase in demand? We need to be able to store energy to release it later. Energy storage facilities will automatically store energy whenever their generation exceeds the demand, and release it when the opposite happens. Some of them can release their energy quickly and are great for sharp peaks in demand. Some have huge capacities but can only release the energy slowly, making them perfect to complement wind and solar plants. Select the Energy Storage Facility button, then choose the lithium-ion battery farm. This is one of my favorite. It has a good balance between power output and capacity. Okay. I'm going to put it right here. What a beautiful building. Now the only thing missing is connecting the new lithium battery farm with the power plant. Okay. High voltage. Now everything's working perfectly. Let me show you. Can you see the battery storing energy so it can be used later? It will be released automatically whenever demand exceeds generation. Everything's already looking a lot better, but we have yet another problem we need to take care of. Do you see this notification on the upper right corner of the screen? Biomass plants will be going down for maintenance in 17 hours. Okay. Power plants required to be shut down for maintenance periodically. Then they go offline for a few hours, during which they will not produce any energy. So our battery farm will also help us out in that regard. Okay. The best way to prepare for maintenance is to ensure the staff are properly trained so they can do it as quickly as possible. Open the research tree screen by clicking on the button in the action bar. Okay. Every day, our company will obtain 1 research point. You can then use those research points to unlock different technologies to make your power grid more efficient and reliable. Invest in the staff training technology that allows us to cut down maintenance time in half. Where's that at? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Yep. Brilliant. Now you can close the research tree screen. Okay. Okay, everything seems to be running smoothly. I'm so happy and I'm so proud of you. And now my shift is over. I will leave you once again in Bob's hands. I can't believe that he still works here. You built a Lion battery farm? Come on, those things are expensive. I imagine that Hertha wanted one, so the lights in the city remain on while we perform maintenance on the power plant. But it's a lot easier and cheaper just to skip the maintenance cycle. Right now on the biomass plant, to open this, okay. Right click on it, alright. Now the fun part, you can skip the maintenance button on the bottom part of the screen, and there are usually no consequences for that. I do it all the time. So they want us to do that right now, I guess. Do you want us to get the maintenance for this power plant? If so, the next maintenance cycle will be performed automatically in 10 days. Probably side effects is 20%. Okay. Okay. As a result of poor maintenance, the generators in this power plant are operating in a suboptimal way. Power output will reduce by 10% until maintenance work is performed. Hey, what's going on here? I didn't even manage to reach my car in the parking lot, and you already caused trouble. Hey, it wasn't me. Sure, Bob, sure. Now the power plant will have a much lower power outage rate output, and it's all your fault. I was trying to save the company some money. Most of the time, nothing bad happens. Go on, click on the Performance Maintenance Now button so Hertha can go home. That should fix the problem. Okay. Alright. Well, now that this is all taken care of, it's time to relax for the rest of the day. This is all for today. Now you are ready to tackle new challenges. Great. Okay. So, okay, let's go on to the next one. This is the final one, the expert tutorial. Okay, large cities. It looks like we're going to do large cities this time. Okay. Massive forests, lower running costs for biomass plants, thanks to 20 million hectares of forest in the country. Okay. It doesn't look like there's a lot of trees here, but okay. Welcome again. This city used to run on coal. Now they have found gold instead. So with all that freshly acquired money, they have decided to modernize. It's the perfect opportunity for us to implement a clean, renewable energy solution. Would you look at this hill over here? It's a perfect spot to place some wind turbines and start the transition towards green energy. Would you look at this clearing by the water here? It's the perfect spot to place a gas-fired plant. Cheap and efficient, proven to work. And besides, it works 24/7, not only when the wind is blowing. Don't you dare, Bob. This is an opportunity to move away from fossil fuels. Besides, once the city grows, more and more customers will end up in the not in my backyard radius of the gas plant. Yep. We can deal with that later. There's even a substation and the old power lines that used to connect to the coal-fired plant. You can just put the new gas-fired plant over here, and we're good to go. No time wasted, no new investments, only pure profit. Go on, put the gas-fired plant over here. I will highlight the exact location. Okay. Gas-fired. Okay. Great work. Now that everything's up and running, see? I told you this wasn't what the right thing to do. Beautiful. Uh-huh. Oh, well, what do you know? It seems Bob has underestimated how much the city has grown lately. It's used way more power than what a single power line can handle. Luckily, this is an old city, so we have plenty of research points waiting to be used. Science is always the answer. Go into the research window and unlock improved cable alloys. This technology will allow the power lines to handle 10% more load than usual. Okay. Improved cable alloys. Right here. Okay. Nerd. Close that down research window at once. You see, this will fix the mess you got us in. Go ahead and repair the power line so we can get everything up and running again. Perfect. Well done. Let's fast forward and see what happens. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It seems that our efforts weren't enough. What now? This is getting out of hand. I cannot afford to lose my job again. Truce? That sounds good. Maybe we can try out my plan. Sure. Maybe by combining our ideas we can fix this mess and finally get to go home. Let's start by building some wind turbines here. Okay, wind turbines. Right where? Okay, over here. Great. Now let's build another substation on the opposite side of the city. This is a good strategy to handle city growth, as it will balance the load. Alright, so they want me to put one there somewhere? Okay, probably right end this cable. Some of the buildings will use power from one substation, and the others will use it from the other. This should get us out of this pickle. Put a substation here. Guys, I need some high voltage lines. Okay. Alright, it's not letting me scroll for some reason. I can't. Okay. There we go. And I put the main power line to the city substation using low voltage lines. Yep. Don't forget to repair the old broken power line. Okay. Nice. So far, so good. Well, it seems I got us out of the trouble you caused, Bob. What are you talking about? Your wind turbines wouldn't have been enough to power the city anyway. Yeah, you're right. I guess the lesson here is that it's a good idea to diversify your power infrastructure. Exactly. Don't put all your tomatoes in one omelet, or however that saying goes. Yes, exactly that. It's also important to remember that buildings will, by default, attempt to obtain power from the closest substation. All substations will, in turn, attempt to retain power from the closest power plant. Okay. Having a few substations providing power to a city from different directions is a good trick to remember when dealing with big cities. Anyway, I hope that you will use everything you have learned today and bring power to the people. That'd be a great name for a video game. I would play that. It sounds to me like it's a political game. Power to the people. Okay. So that's for that. And we're done with the tutorial. We're going to go ahead and start a new game. So we got main campaign, sandbox, weekly challenge. So the main campaign. I like this. This is pretty cool looking. More of that art style again. So most of these are locked. We got a couple here. And I think there's one more. Yeah, right here's one more. So we can go here. This is going to be... And each one is going to have its own unique challenges to overcome and things. So we got that one. Danes are proud of them. Okay. Windmill makers, 20% discount on windmill and wind turbines as they are produced locally. Okay. Massive forests lower running costs for biomass plants thanks to 20 million hectares of forests in the country. Country. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that one. So we're going to be going to Finland here, looks like. Okay, so medium or easy, I mean. I'm not sure what this is. So that's a game mode. When playing in strategic mode, the game will be paused at the end of each day, so you can use that time to improve your power grid. In high energy mode, time moves much more quickly and never stops, providing a fast-paced experience. Okay. You only play in high energy mode if you've won a level in the regular strategic mode first. Okay, so high energy mode will not be available. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, welcome. You have been hired as manager for the local electric company in the Jacobstad area. In order to prove yourself, you will need to keep customer satisfaction for over 50% during 50 days. Remember, the instant that customer satisfaction drops under the limit, it's game over. Do you have what it takes to keep the lights on? We'll see. Welcome to the beautiful Finland. Power Architect. This is a remote area where towns are growing slowly, so it shouldn't be too much trouble of a challenge for you. Okay. However, be careful about ice formation on your power lines during winter. Interesting. Okay. It's very cold, so power lines with low loads are vulnerable to ice formation. Interesting. A new city will be built in 7 days. Game is paused until you place your first building. The CISO philosophy effect is currently active. So what that means is our customers will only get unhappy after 2 hours of power during the day, thanks to the population's resilience and hardiness. So they will go for 2 hours before they become unhappy about power. Alright, so let's get started here. Okay. So let's go ahead and go with this and local substation. Alright, and we're going to bring low power, low voltage. What do I destroy? Alright. That should take care of everything. Oh, it's already started. Okay. So we got 13 people in this town. They're demanding 16.7 megawatts of power. Oh. Okay, let's see. No power in that area? Why not? Okay, I guess I didn't put power there. I thought I did. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't think we gotta do anything else right now. Let's see what's this. Toggle power lines load factor. Interesting. Okay. This is toggle power demand overlay. Customer satisfaction is all green. Toggle the NIMBY effect. Okay. Yeah, these guys here aren't liking it because that's kind of close to the power, the substation there. But we'll go on the next day here. Okay. We sold 112 megawatts of power already. New city is going to be built in 6 days. Let's go ahead and fast forward time here. There we go. So we made $3,414 profit today. So we got day 2 of 50 reached. Okay. And we got 2 research points we can use now. Reinforced transformers. Substations can operate at maximum capacity for a longer time before exploding. I'm going to go ahead and get the maintenance training here. Staff training. Yeah, I'll go and get that. Okay. I can't remember what these bars mean at the bottom of these plants. So use capacity. Let's see. Oh, it's high. Oh, wait, that's high voltage line. Okay. It's snowing. Pulling 11 megawatts from the grid. 1 megawatt loss. Okay. That's getting up there. It's about half. of our maximum on that. It's 2 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna go ahead and advance time. Oh, I got like 20. So we're getting close to our maximum on that substation there. See, it starts growing much. It's going to be at our maximum very quickly here. So let's see. Field expenses or fixed expenses. Let's dip it down. We shouldn't be losing any satisfaction. We've been keeping the power on, so I'm not sure why we're dropping there. So we got 150 megawatts charged up, so it's completely charged up now. Okay. 96 still. Let's see if it goes down anymore. Got a new city being built in 3 days. New city built in 33 hours. Okay. So, let's see. I got more research points here. Increases residential customer satisfaction by 5%. Lose research points now in exchange for having a 50% probability of getting 2 research points instead of 1. Why not? Lose research points now in exchange for having a 50% probability of getting 2 research points. That's weird. Okay. Industrial and commercial buildings pay an extra $1 per megawatt hour. Effective high and low temperatures and power consumption are reduced by 25%. Residential buildings produce part of their own power, reducing their power demand by 10%. That's nice. You do want this one here, I think, eventually. So I'm going to go with this one here for now. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I got it. Okay. I was thinking I already had this one. Alright, so we gotta get this one first. I have to wait another day to get that one. Okay. We got 31 hours yet, so it won't be today we get in the city yet, but it'll be tomorrow. Okay, so sometime today we will get a new city. Okay, up to 97%, so that's good. Okay, let's fast forward to the new city here. Oh, yeah, I can't. Because we should be able to slow it down. Alright, let me see here. So it's over this way. Alright, so we'll have to get power over there. A substation right here. I'm so used to being able to just drag with the mouse. But you can drag with, if you hold the middle mouse button down, you can drag. Okay. And I got a new city to supply power to. It's currently a really small city, only 6 people live in there. But it will quickly grow, I'm sure. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Uh-oh. Our diesel generators are going down for maintenance in 39 hours. Okay, we gotta fix this problem here. Okay. I'll take off some of the load. Is that doing anything? This isn't doing anything at all here. So we got already advanced. So we went to 7 people now. Yeah, it's not being used at all. Might be because there's nothing down here at all. It's like a town square. It's like some kind of a park or something. So it's probably not anything. A little bit down here. Or it was. And here's a little bit of usage. I'm guessing that once this city expands a little bit this way, and then it'll probably make use of this other line. We're going to need to do something about this plant going down. There we go. I got 2 of them going now. So we can have this go down, or just is that right now? Alright, good. Okay. So far, so good here. Oh, they're being used a little bit now. It's kind of neat how watching the city expand and things. It's pretty cool. It's raining now. Okay. This is not being used much at all because it's also daytime or dark time too. So end of day. All right, so we're at 97%. I made $10,000 in profit though. That's pretty good. And that stays growing some more. And then this one's still at 26. Okay. F1 just centers on that one. Alright. So our total demand is 24. Power supply was 2487. Generation was at 50, so we got the 2 power plants there. Storage facilities charge is 45%. So it took some of the battery out of there. I'm not sure when, because maybe it was when that was doing maintenance on that one, but that one should have been taken over instead when that one was doing maintenance. I'm not really sure why I would have used some battery power. Alright, we'll go the next day here. Going a little faster, huh? Oh, just gonna say we got a problem. Let's see what happened. Oh, that blew up. Ooh, repair it for $2,000. Ouch. Oh. Alright, let me see here. Alright. Let's do some rework here. Okay. And, oh, I dropped down to 79%. Okay, let's hope that fixes it. Let's go back up. Down the rise. Average customer satisfaction throughout all cities. Satisfaction decreases with power outages and proximity to power plants and substations. If it gets lower than 50%, it's game over. Yep. Okay. So that's going up. A big donut. Shopping mall? That's cool. Medical clinic. Oh, that's nice. I just wanted to tell you that you're doing a great job so far. It seems that most of the people in our city are happy with the way the power grid is operating and how reliable it is. Go back up to 97%. That's good. Okay, what was that? Coal, gas fired. That's right. Voltaic solar farm. Wow. Okay. Expensive to build, but after that, it provides power at low cost. Not great on cloudy days, but it still provides some power. These are just backups. Perfect as a backup. Okay. Biomass is 90,000. A bit expensive to build, but with low operating costs and a medium low environmental impact. Maximum is 80 megawatts. So there's a ramp up time of 2 hours. It takes it 2 hours to get started. 6 hours for that one. Wow. That's a long time. High pollution, yeah. Okay. All right, we reached day 12. Got a ways to go. Okay, let's get this one here. All right, that'll help us a little bit. Okay, let's see if there's anything I want to do before I start the day again. Let's check on this city here. New city being built in 9 days. Okay, let's start the next day. Congratulations on doing a good job keeping the lights on so far. People seem to be really happy with the quality of the services you're providing. That's good. That's getting it. That's getting it. That's max, right? Ooh, it's really close. That one's not, but that one's really getting close. Well, let's see. Yeah. What that red bar means is probably what it is. Okay. So we're going to do something about that. So that 10%, or that research point we spent here, 10% more on the lines. Is it all lines? Yeah. So these, as you can see, because it was 100% or 100 megawatts. Now it's 110, but it didn't make that much of a change here. I only added 3 megawatts because it was 30 on these low voltage lines. So not a big change on that one. Not a big upgrade to those lines. Okay. New city in 8 days. Yeah, that's really getting low, getting high. What's this one? The same thing? Yeah, same thing in that one too. Alright, so we need to do something with our power. We can build one of these. Okay, there we go. Alright, and we're going to connect down here. Okay, this is ramping up. It takes 2 hours to ramp it up. And now it's on. Okay. You better upgrade power plant to level 2 once you have 20 influence points. I don't know how you get 20 influence points. I don't know how you check your influence points there. It's still it's near its maximum capacity. I probably should have put that plant over here on this other side of the city so it can help with the load. Let's do wind over here. Okay, let's see, 50. I'll go with the basic one this time. Oh, it's not producing anything. It's doing very little. Okay. So why is it that this thing is still producing at the maximum? It shouldn't be relying on so much because, well, it could be because of this other. Let's take this down over here as well. There. Under construction. It's flashing like it's a big problem, but it's not built yet. Go ahead and build a second line, even though it doesn't really need it right now. Yeah, I don't like this. He's gonna blow soon. Let's see. Let's just turn it off right now and see. Turn both of them off. Yeah, this thing should be able to produce power. This one's at it's almost a maximum. This thing's still producing. Well, it's getting close to maximum. It's 70. It's climbing, but we're not producing. Okay, so now it's dropping, but we're not relying on the other power plants. We're just using that one alone and the wind turbines. Output is limited to 14 due to wind speed. Okay. This thing's still being built? No power. Oh, probably because it's, the power lines aren't going that far down. There's no power. Maybe I should take care of that. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. Customer satisfaction 96. Total energy sold. 9 buildings. Okay. Still don't understand why these things are still producing at maximum capacity though. Where's maintenance? Going to maintenance on those now. So I might need to upgrade these ones here, these substations. Because this thing's almost at max. We got a new city being built in 5 days too. We need to take that into account as well. We need to expand for the future, and we're already at maximum on some of these. Let's see. Increase the power of all power plants by 5%. We can do that one next turn or next day. Reduces power consumption by residential buildings by 5%. Increases capacity of all storage facilities by 25%. That'd be a nice one to get. We should save it for that one. Uh-oh, something blue. What was that? Did something blow? Maybe we'll check everything over real quick here and make sure before we continue. This is barely producing anything at all. We got some more money still. Let's go ahead and produce. Let's go ahead and build another wind turbine here next to that one, so I can get that more efficient over there. And this one's dropped a little bit, but this one's still at max. I don't see why the ground shook. See, well, this probably hasn't been ramped up yet because the day hasn't started up yet. But well, it says it's on though, but it shouldn't. I'm surprised it's on yet. It shouldn't be on yet. But that's probably why these ones are still at maximum capacity, is because it's not taking all the power from here yet. It should be, but it should be taking a lot more. I mean, by the end of the day, last time it was producing a decent amount of power from here, but it gets it mostly from here first before that one kicks in. So, and that is why I think that's why we're at maximum capacity on this one all the time now. Just gotta try and supply power to both these cities. And that one's getting bigger. That's about 35. See, it just takes a long time. Yeah, no, there's no power line and all, no power in this at all. And of course, and this is not even producing anything right now. I'm not sure why. Status is on. Okay. Now it's producing something. Not sure why it takes so long to get started. So yeah, by the time this thing gets going, these are already at maximum capacity on both of them. And they ain't gonna last long. If they're at maximum capacity for too long, they're gonna blow. Let's see, I need to find out how to get research points, how to get that influence points. Okay, I want to look at this. 17. Okay. I don't see anything that talks about the influence points. Company information. Okay, let's see. Right, balance. Seek to compromise between reliability and efficiency. A power will flow through the power lines until they're at almost at maximum capacity. Afterwards, alternative power longer paths will be used. Okay. Oh yeah, one storage. You need these 5 influence points before you're allowed to take on loans. Okay. And now it's plan out. Okay. Customize your company. Save changes. Okay. Well, so it doesn't tell me how to get influence points. New city in 4 days. Okay. Well, I guess we'll look into it and see if we can figure out how to get that influence points, and we're gonna work on this power or maximum power problem here. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for me on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this first look at Power to the People, the full version. Again, this game is available on Steam. It was out 2 days ago on the 8th, and it's currently on sale 10% off. The game is originally priced at $15. You can get it for like $13.50, I believe it was. So if you like this game, go ahead and give that a try, and check it out if you're interested. And as always, please drop a like and subscribe. And any comments to see, to let you know what you like and what you didn't like, if anything. And so it's always appreciated. All right, folks. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.